Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Low voice. हरे कृष्ण वाञ्छ कल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य शीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। शीला प्रभुपाद की जय। असेंबल डिवोटीज की जय। हरे कृष्णा, प्लीज एक्सेप्ट माय humble obeisances. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devdasi from College Station, Texas, welcoming all of you to Bhakti Sangha conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your ecstatic chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy name which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in Padma Purana. 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. 2. To consider the name of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal or to be independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the order of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activity Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have a complete faith in chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success of Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining today's Bhakti Sangha conference call. Let us move on to our next part of the session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. Before that, may I know who all joined? I would like to wish everyone happy Ekadasi. May I know who all joined this morning?
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, August Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devidasi from Orlando, Florida. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hari Bol, Mataji, you are at Sadhu Sangha. Please pray for us also. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hari Hari.
Hari Hari, happy Ekadasi.
Happy Ekadasi.
Hare Krishna, Vedita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Sundarangi Radha Devidasi from India. Happy
Hare Krishna
Ekadasi.
Sundarangi Radha Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining every day, giving your recitation, and all glories to your wonderful services. Welcome to the call.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shyamagari Devdasi from Charlotte.
Hare Krishna Shyamagauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining, and all glories to your services, Mataji, to the group. Welcome to the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Balavrinda, welcome to the call. Thank you for chanting nicely. Please continue your chanting. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I'm Sudhakar joining from Saudi Arabia. Wishing all a happy Ekadasi.
Hare Krishna Sudhakar Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji, for joining, and thank you for your services to the group, Prabhuji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai. This is Arvind Daksha from Chicago. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Arvindaksha Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji, for joining. I was missing your name. Thank you for joining, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. My name is Devija. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I'm from Toronto, so I'm an aspiring devotee that's just joining in to listen to you inspiring devotees.
Where are you from, Mataji?
I'm from Toronto. Are you able to hear me, Mataji? Is my headset not working?
I can hear you, but I cannot figure out where it.
Toronto in Canada.
Toronto. Okay, yeah, Canada.
Okay, yeah. Hare Krishna Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining in. Mataji, is the first time you are joining or you are
I've joined a couple of times. Now I've joined your WhatsApp group, so I wasn't familiar with the timings. Whenever my Siksha gurus would give japa calls, I would always join to listen to them. So now I'll hope to be more consistent.
Sure, Mataji. Welcome to the call. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, is there anybody who would like to introduce themselves? Please go ahead. Okay, if nobody wanted to introduce, then we will read introduction of Prabhuji. Is Sanatana Dharma Prabhu on the call? Not yet. Okay, let me start recording. Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Sanatana Dharma Prabhu to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 3rd chapter, 17th verse. Before I hand over the call to Prabhuji, I request Sudhakar Prabhuji to take over from here and give a brief introduction about Sanatana Dharma Prabhu.
Hare Krishna devotees. Sanatana Dharma Das Prabhuji is a brahmachari monk and he is a disciple of His Highness Radhanath Swami Maharaj Ji. Sanatana Prabhuji is practicing bhakti for more than 2 decades. He holds a BTech degree from the NIT Trichy, is one of the top universities in India. His graduation from Trinity School of the Music, London, for the Western classical music. He worked formerly in Tata Motors as a manager also. Prabhuji has rendered varieties of services in the past: college preaching, youth mentoring, congregation preaching, center head, youth preaching secretary and director also. Presently, Prabhuji is serving under His Grace Kalanatha Prabhuji Krishna House program for youth preaching. He is also doing the congregation preaching in Florida, which is his base. He has completed various courses like Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhava, Bhakti Vedanta, teachers training course at all levels, and now teaches them to the variety of the audience. He loves to perform kirtan with his harmonium and guitar. Of course, Prabhuji likes to see all of us on the video today. So I request all of us to, if you can open on your video, it will be good for the Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for that introduction. Yes, Prabhuji likes us to see. Please, if possible, put on your video. I don't see Prabhuji on the call yet, so we will continue our chanting until Prabhuji joins. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram. Sanatana Dharma Prabhuji is here. Yes. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for joining and giving your valuable time and association this morning and enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. I now hand over the call to you, Prabhuji. Shoot, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram. Okay, Prabhuji. Over to you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, dear devotees, for coming, and thanks to this wonderful Bhakti Sangjapa team for inviting me and accepting my humble service. I would like to check if my voice is clear and audible. Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Am I-
Prabhuji, we can
Yes,
hear you
Prabhuji.
clearly. Yes.
Okay, it's clear. All right. So what I'll be doing is I'll just be muting some of you, not all of you. I can't mute the co-hosts, but I'll be muting some of you so that there are no background noises which come in, which might create some disturbance. Okay. Meanwhile, requesting all devotees to please turn on your videos. We'll start with prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतुसे नमः पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते जयतां सुरतो पङ्गोर्मम बन्धमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य वदाम्बोजौ राधा मदनमोहनो तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम् Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Bol. So I just wanted to check previously, was it that this Bhakti Sangha Japa group, it was a conference call, it was on phone? Yes, we used to have this on phone before. Shamagori Mataji or
Free
somebody.
conference call we had
There was
before.
a conference call, right? On
Yes.
phone, right? So they used to have on phone.
Yeah.
I would have miserably failed there. Because without videos, I cannot speak. So I need darshan of all Vaishnavas. So please turn on your videos. So we have evolved from this conference call, free conference call, to free Zoom sessions. So kindly please make use of the video facility, right?
Prabhuji, we used to recognize by voice only. Like that time, yeah. And when we meet like in person, we remember that voice that, oh, that's you. That's
How amazing. You would have even seen that devotee sometimes.
yeah.
When we hear the voice, okay, this must be the devotee.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. Wonderful were those days where Shabda had lot of sound. Ultimately, sound vibration is everything. So that's why they say no wonder. The real introduction of a sadhu is the Vani. As we hear the Vani, okay, very nice. You see the person, nay, Vani, yes, this is the person whom we have been hearing from. So nice, wonderful. And somehow in age of Kali Yuga, even after looking at the video, also people don't recognize. I've had people coming and telling me, you look like Sanatana Dharma Prabhu. Very nice. I said, yeah, I'm his twin brother. Anyways, so today we are discussing from the wonderful prayers of Gajendra. Those are very, very interesting prayers. And fortunately, I just typed the shloka number and I found out that this was the shloka I was meant to do my presentation for the Bhakti Vedanta. So I was already having that. So what was my Bhakti Vedanta presentation? I'll just put it as it is. Right? Teachers gave me some evaluation. So they gave me very good evaluation. You also can do that. You can evaluate if we are able to become Krishna conscious through this presentation. Right? So without further ado, we will enter into the wonderful Gajendra's prayers of surrender. Prayers of surrender. So nice. So this title itself shows why do we pray. And Prabhupada many times tells us that we should not become official meditators. Don't be official devotees, official chanters, right? Similarly, don't be officially prayerful. We have to pray with the heart. Yes, the mood is very clear. We pray in order to have that surrender. Yes, so titles are very interesting. I just wanted to recite this one paragraph from the introduction. These are Prabhupada's words, right? So first he offered obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead because of his awkward position. Yes, awkward position. Because he was attacked by crocodile. So who are we talking about? Gaja Indra. Gaja means elephant. Indra means the king of the elephants. So we find everybody in awkward position. Narendra, Nara means human being, and Indra means the king of all the humans. Narendra in awkward position. It can be Parikshit Maharaj, it can be Yayati Maharaj, it can be Pururava Maharaj. Of the awkward position. Then we find Mahendra or Devendra in awkward position. Yes. So like that we see everybody practically in awkward position. Devotees, you're all not in awkward position, right? You're happy, right? Yeah, very important to be happy in Krishna consciousness. We should not be, but actually in reality, no matter how much ever we try, this material world is actually going to gift us with this awkward position. Why is it called a gift? Because this gives us a great opportunity for the prayers of surrender. Usually when we pray, okay, fine, we just offer prayers. After prayers are done, finished, okay, prayers are over, aaj ke anand ki jai, very nice, we proceed ahead. But when these kind of awkward moments come in our life, we have those awkward situations, that is when our prayer carries some meaning. We're able to pray from the heart. And because these occasions give us that ability to pray from the heart, these are called wonderful gifts. Yes, these wonderful gifts are given to us. And similarly, Gajendra was gifted with this awkward position, right? So he expressed his inability to recite prayers nicely. Why? For two reasons. One thing, he was not having a suitable body. The most suitable body required to practice bhakti or to pray is the human body. All those of you having human body, please turn on your videos. Now let me see what happens. I put you all in awkward position, right? Thank you. So I'm able to see all the wonderful Vaishnavas in human body. Others, I think they have demigods bodies. Very nice. Nonetheless, he tried to chant the mantra, and expressed himself. Somehow he was able to express himself. But that's why Prabhupada always used to say, he always said, chant while you can. Because there will be time. Number one, now we have a suitable body. And number two, what is next? Next is why he was not able to chant properly, because of the awkward situation of being caught by crocodile. So these two things, not having a suitable body and awkward situation, these two things hamper our bhajan to a great degree. And that is why it is said, make hay while the sun shines. We have right now a body in which we are able to chant properly. Yes, we are right now at the moment, I can see most of us, we can chant and hear. The facility is there. Yes, the faculties are very much properly active. But what is very important is we make the best out of this opportunity given, because tomorrow we may not have this opportunity. That is why one of the very famous prayers that Prabhupada would often sing, and he would keep humming, is Krishna Tvadiya Pankaja Panjarantam Advaitame Vishatamana Suraja Hamsa Prana Prayana Pranaye Kapkavata Pitta Tantavarodhamakaro Bhuvaneshu Kintu. It is a prayer by Kulashikar Alvar, the Mukundamala Stotra, where he says that, oh Lord, please take me right now. Let the death come right now. Because I never know. When I get old, my throat will be choked with mucus. My stomach, the gastric condition is going to be very bad. It's going to be releasing a lot of acid, pitta dosha. Or my body will be in completely pain because of vata dosh. Any of these things can come. This body is miserable. So right now I'm able to chant. At that particular point of time, I may not be able to chant, pray, and remember you. So let the death come right now, so that I remember you and I might attain your lotus feet. Yeah. So that's how he prays. All right, coming to today's shloka, this is verse number 17. Madrik prapanna pashupasha vimokshanaaya muktaya bhuri karunaya namolayaya swamsena sarvatanubhrinmanasik pratida pratyak drishe bhagavate brihate namaste. Let us see what is the meaning. Madrik. Madrik, he's talking about myself, like me. Prapanna, I have surrendered. His prayers are prayers of surrender. Pashupasha, I am a soul who is, Bhavapash is in general the material bondage. But Pashupash doesn't give us proper facility to pray and surrender. But still, nevertheless, despite this Pashupasha, I have surrendered. Unto whom? Vimokshanaya, a person who can release me. Yes, a person who can release me from this Pashupash. Not only Pashupash, Bhavapash, Yamapash. Ajamil was released from Yamapash, that entanglement of Yamadutas. Yes, a devotee in general is released from Bhavapash, the entanglements and bondage of this material world. He, who is he? Vimokshana is Muktaya. He's free unto that Supreme who is untouched by the contamination of material nature. Okay. Not all people who may be free, who may be privileged, may be compassionate. Right? Suppose there's a beggar, there is a rich person, right? And the beggar is begging, please, please give me some alms. Now the rich person has a lot of wealth. But what will make the rich person give out wealth to this poor person? Yes. He has to have one entity, that is Karunaya. Unless he has compassion, he will not help the poor. But in this case, the Lord unto whom I am surrendering is not just Karunaya, he is Bhuri Karunaya. His mercy is unlimited. Which means, why Krishna is called Bhuri Karunaya? Because he has unlimited mercy. We are going to discuss this word, Bhuri Karunaya. It's going to be unlimitedly mercy in order to put up, give anything to his person who is surrendering. A person who surrenders, he will do anything to protect him. Yes. Nama Alayaya. Next quality is Nama Alayaya, who is never inattentive or idle for the purpose of my deliverance. Correct? We are going to see all these beautiful qualities. The first quality of the Lord, yes, is Bhuri Karunaya. The second quality of Lord described by Prabhupada is Alayaya, who is never inattentive or idle. So devotee is attentive in Bhagavatam class. Krishna is attentive to pay attention to what the devotee is praying. So Krishna is, please be attentive because Krishna is attentive. What is Krishna attentive? He is attentively seeing who are sincerely taking part in the Bhagavatam class by turning on their videos. Yeah. Like that. So he's constantly seeing attentively. Who is it? Who is actually very serious in approaching Srimad Bhagavatam? So that is something the Lord is constantly seeing. Yes. So Alayaya, he's never inattentive or idle. That means he cannot miss anything. Even CCTV cameras have blind spots. Krishna is not having any blind spots. You cannot cheat. We are seeing this quality also. Swamshena, by your Paramatma feature. That is Swa Amsha, your Amsha. So actually this particular prayer is offered to Krishna only. Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur is also going to express that. Swamshena Sarva Tanubrin. You have occupied all the material bodies. Tanu is body. Tanubrit means that particular, the living entities embodied in material nature. Sarva, all the 8.4 million species. Swa Amshena with Paramatma. You are there. And Manasi Pratita. Yes, you even acknowledge what happens in the mind. Because right now Gajendra is not able to talk. All these prayers, this is his mental talk. He's talking through his mind. Pratyak Drishe. This is the third quality of Krishna we are going to discuss today. Pratyak Drishe, which means you are a direct observer of all the activities. In this world, we find people are indirect observers. Like, for example, now I am seeing all of you. How? Through this Zoom. I hope this doesn't happen, but what if Zoom right now suspends this meeting? Then I'll not be able to see all of you. So I'm seeing all of you indirectly. That too, only those devotees who mercifully turn on videos. Others, I don't have power to see you right now because you're not giving me that power. So that is indirect observe. And even otherwise, we are not directly watching. It is the super soul who is giving the transmission. Our eye, this gross eye is seeing. Behind the gross eye is the subtle software. Behind this Akshini is Chakshu. Yes, and the Chakshu is controlled by the sense Devata, who is Surya. And then the Surya is actually empowered by Paramatma. So he is the Vastavik Drashta. He is the direct observer. And because of our karma, whatever karma we have, basis that ability to see is given by the Lord to us. So he is the direct observer. Who is watching? Krishna is watching. And what are we? We are watching because Krishna is allowing us to watch. So he is Pratyak Drishi, the direct observer of all activities. He is watching our speech, our bodily activities, our mental activities. Everything is watched by Krishna. And he is Bhagavate. Who is the Bhagavate? Bhagavatam is clarified right in the 0th verse. Who is Bhagavate? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So Bhagavate means it's by default. Whenever Bhagavate comes, please understand it is Krishna. Vasudevaya. Brihate. Now this is the fourth quality of Krishna. Brihate means one who is unlimited. Brihate Namaste. So here Gajendra is glorifying Krishna with these four qualities. I just wanted to give you a brief flow of the prayers of Gajendra Moksha. Those who wish to take a note of it can do that. Yeah, just a brief flow. So first lesson is whatever sadhana we do in this life is useful in the next life also. Especially the prayers, they're remembered, but we don't want next life. We want to make it back to God in this life itself. So let's seriously do our prayers and bhajan in this life itself. Then in shloka number 2 to 5 of this chapter, Gajendra gives the characteristics of the Supreme Lord, what the lakshanas of the Lord. Who is the Lord? He has to be three main. Cause of all causes, the master of all the Shaktis, and who is Yak Asmat Parasmat Paras, who is transcendental to the three modes. These are the three main qualities of Lord that he mentions in these verses. Then he mentions who exactly is qualified to see the Lord. Tidrikshavo yasya padam sumangalam vibhukta sangha munaya susadava charantya pritamavanam mane bhutatma bhuta suhrida samegati. So Didrikshavo yasya, who can see? Didriksha is to see. So those qualifications are mentioned here. We can read or you can refer back to the previous lectures. And then he talks about Krishna's appearance, his purpose, and various incarnations. Why the Lord appears, how he appears, when he appears, what are the attributes that are accompanying the Lord. All these things. So he comments on this. Krishna also says, right, Janma Karma Jave Divyam. The mystery is decoded by Gajendra here about Krishna's Janma and Karma. Then final section which we are discussing today, we are going to discuss the shloka number 17, right? So this section from 13 to 18, it describes the various qualities of Lord. So previously Lord is called as the Parasakshine Paramatmane, the Paramasakshi, the ultimate witness. So in this particular shloka, we are going to discuss the four qualities of Lord. Yes. Brihate, Prabhupada, whatever sequence Prabhupada has followed, I am following that sequence. Although Brihate came in the end. So first is Brihate, part 1. The second one, Brihate is maximum emphasized by Prabhupada. Yes. The second one is Pashupasha Vimokshanaya. Yes, Pasha Vimokshanaya. The second quality. Yes. The third one is Alayaya. And finally, Bhuri Karunaya. So these core qualities will be the objective of our today's discussion. Okay. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. What I've done is Prabhupada's purports only. I've in between annotated and commented something so that we can understand very deeply. So this first part of our today's discussion, Brihate. The words Brihate, Namaste have been explained by Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Brihate Sri Krishnaya. Finished. It's very clear. So what is the meaning of Brihate? We just saw here right now that Brihate means the Lord who is unlimited. Correct? Who is unlimited. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur makes it very clear. Who is that unlimited? It is the Krishna who is unlimited. Brihate Sri Krishnaya. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. So this particular qualities, all qualities we are going to discuss is pertaining to Krishna. So unlimited as per Shastras and Prabhupada's commentary have 6 meanings. So just for everyone's convenience, what I've done is it is 6 O's. It's very easy to remember, hopefully. 6 O's. Omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, origin, opulent, and order giver. Yes. So these are the 6 definitions for Brihati, unlimited. Whenever you hear this particular word that Krishna is unlimited, then we have to understand that Krishna has this 6 particular features which makes him Brihati. So Brihati has the 6 meanings, which is given by Prabhupada. I have not done anything. I have only just put it in a sutra format, which will be helping us to understand better. So the first thing is omniscience. Who is omniscient? The personality is omniscient is Mahavishnu. So Mahavishnu lies down in the causal ocean. And what is Mahavishnu doing? I hope you are all not doing what Mahavishnu is doing. What does Mahavishnu do? What does he do? Yes, Yoga Nidra, Hare Krishna. So he's sleeping. So one of the personalities, he had gone to our gift shop, Matchless gift shop. He was looking at different paintings and which painting will be very inspirational for him. And he liked the painting of Mahavishnu very much. And he was asked, why do you like this Mahavishnu painting very much? He's saying, you see this person, he's nicely sleeping, but all universes are coming out. So he's sleeping nicely and work is also happening. Right? So you sleep and work happens very nicely. So this is the best painting I like, very inspiring. So that person is called omniscient. Why is called omniscient? If you hear this word, how many of you heard this particular word called Antaryami? Have you heard this? Antaryami, you can raise your hand if you heard it. Antaryami. Sometimes people in Hindi cinema also, they say, Aap Antaryami hu. You're Antaryami, you're all-knowing, you're omniscient. You know everything. Right? So such a personality is called as Antaryami. So this Antaryami is equivalent of omniscient. Why? Because as such, this entire play of this material universes is the dream of Mahavishnu. Yes, it's a dream of Mahavishnu. So within his dream, through his drishti, his vision, he is making this drishti. So such a personality is omniscient. He knows everything that's happening in every nook and corner. So such a person is called as omniscient. So this is the first quality of Brihati. The next thing is, the next O is omnipotent. Who's omnipotent? Omnipotent is the personality of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, the second Purusha Avatara. Mahavishnu is the first Purusha Avatara. The second PA, Purusha Avatar. Usually say PA is personal assistant. Yeah, they're all assisting Krishna only ultimately. Ekala Ishvara Krishna or Shabhabhritya. So why is he called omnipotent? Because Garbhodakshaya Vishnu produces Brahma without any involvement of Mother Lakshmi. In this world, usually see we require a male and female in order to beget a child. But Garbhodakshaya Vishnu without Mother Lakshmi begets Brahma. So he's called as omnipotent. His potency is there, potency. The third one is called as omnipresence. The third aspect of Brihati is called as omnipresence. Andantarastha paramanu jayantarastam. Every universe is full of atoms, and the Lord is not only within the universe but also within the atoms. Thus, within every atom, the Supreme Lord exists in his Vishnu feature. That is what is the meaning of Vishnu. Vishnu means what? Who stays in the Vishwas, all Anus. Is there in every Paramanu atom. That's why he's called as Vishnu, who stays in every single atom. And what kind of Vishnu he is? He's Shiro the Kashayi Vishnu. Yes, he is the feature of Paramatma, who resides in the bodies of everybody, and he also resides under the atoms, every single atom in this universe, and he's also there between the atoms. Correct? So, and all the other avatarasi, but all the Vishnu Tattvas emanate from Krishna. Yes, so Samsena Sarvatanubhin. So, these are all his Swamshas who are coming out from Krishna. So, this particular part also of the shloka is covered by Prabhupada here. So, Prabhupada starts with Brihate, the three qualities: omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. These are the first three aspects of Brihate. The next aspect of Brihate is Krishna is the origin. He is the origin of everything. And how does he say that? Krishna says in 10.2, Ahamadirhi Devanam Maharshinam cha Samrasha. So he is the Adi Deva. He is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, everybody originates from Krishna. Krishna is the origin of everyone. Aham sarvasya prabhava matta sarvam pravartate. So even Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwar come from Krishna. So that is why we are very clear this Brihate prayer is offered to Krishna only. Yes, so he is the origin of everything. And if you see here, Gajendra said this previously also. This is from Gajendra Stuti only. Namo namaste kilakaranaya nishkaranaya adbhutakaranaya sarvagamanaya maharnavaya namopavargaya parayanaya. So here he is calling Krishna Namo Namaste Akhila Karanaya, Abhuda Karanaya, Nishkaranaya. So it will, a lot of time will go to explain one thing, but the point is every single cause. It can be the efficient cause, it can be the instrumental cause, it can be the ultimate cause. Everything is Krishna. Yes. So all refers to Krishna. He is Karana, Sarva Karana Karana. So if you include all this number 1, 2, 3 is equal to Sarva Karana Karanam, which Brahma says in Brahma Samhita. I think this previous devotees would have explained this. Akila Karana, Nishkarana, Adbhuta Karana. Correct. Cause. And even if you see the Bhagavatam 1.1.1, it explains Krishna is all the Karanas. He actually is the material cause. Material cause means he is the one who gives all the ingredients, the 24 elements to make this universe. He gives that. The next thing, he is also the efficient cause. Efficient cause means he is the one who is actually using this 24 elements. He's arranging everything and making all the planets and the bodies. And he's also the indirect cause. Nishkaranaya. Why? Because he empowers Brahma and the Prajapatis to do the creation. So everything is Krishna only. Sarva Karana Karana. Got it? So he is origin of everything and the cause of everything. The origin has to be the cause. Right? The next is opulence. Oh, opulence we all know very well. Aishwaryasya samakrasya veerasya yashasasriya jnana vairagyoscheva shannamaha iti ingana. So these are the 6 opulences of Krishna. Bhagavan. Krishna is Brihan Bhagavan, the possessor of unlimited opulence. That's why he is described as Bhagavate, Brahate. Everyone is Bhagavan. Everyone possesses opulences. Everyone means these 3 Vishnus. But Krishna is Brihat Bhagavan, the possessor of unlimited opulences in full quality. So what are the opulences of Krishna? Krishna. What are the opulence? knowledge, K for knowledge, R for renunciation, I for influence, which is fame, S for strength, H for handsome, which is beauty, and A for affluence, which is wealth. And okay, nothing is there, but KRISHNE, like this, you can remember the six opulences of Krishna, right? Knowledge, renunciation, influence is fame, strength, handsome is beauty, affluence is wealth. So, like the six opulences in full. He is also called as Brihati. The final meaning of Brihati, the last meaning, is he is the order giver. He is the person who places the order and everything moves under his order. Mat bhayat, vati vato yam, suryastapati mat bhayat, varshati indra dahati agni, mrityuscharati mat bhayat. All the activities throughout this material creation, it is mat bhayat, vati vato yam, the movement of winds. Suryastapati, every day the sun is rising and giving heat and light to the whole universe. Yes, varshati agna. Varshati Indra Dahati Agni. Agni burns and Indra gives rain. Mrityuscharati, and everyone dies because of Krishna. So he is the ultimate cause behind this entire material creation set into action. So, so we can say he is Parama Ishwar. Everyone is Ishwar in this world. We can control something, right? Yes. So you can all control whether to turn on video or not. So that is Ishwara. Some of you have chosen to turn on. So that is Ishwara. You can press the one button and turn on. Similarly, one button you can turn off. So that's what we are minute Ishwaras. We can control small things. Correct? But Krishna is Parama Ishwara. He controls everything. He is the supreme controller. So there is no personality superior to Krishna. He says this Matta Paratram Nanyat Kinchit Asti Dhananjaya. Nothing superior to him. He is the Parama Tattva. Right? So here what we understand very clearly is Gajendra is specified Krishna as Brihate. He is a very intelligent person. The prayers done from the past life have very intelligently empowered him to offer this prayer. And that's why we have these prayers. Because he is offered direct prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna without making any mistake of offering it to some other person, demigods. On the other hand, in the fourth canto Bhagavatam, we find a personality called Atri. You heard his name? Atri Muni? Of course, Atri is a great name. Atri means one who's beyond the three modes. He's a liberated person. But there was one problem. What is that? He did not know who is Supreme Lord. But he was performing his tapasya starting on one leg. But he did intense tapasya. And somehow that pleased the Lord. What to do? So in front of him, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, all three came. And he was confused. They said, you called us, we came. Because he didn't have proper conception of who is Supreme Lord. All three came. Then he requested, I want you as the son. Then they asked, which one of us? He says, I don't know who is God. So you, all three become my son. Fine. So all of them blessed. So Brahma comes as Somadev, Vishnu comes as Dattatreya, and Mahesh comes as Durvasa Muni. Like this, these three sons are three Muni gets. But the point is, he was not very clear of the conception. Who is God? Yes. So on the other hand, if you look at Gajendra, none of the demigods came to see him, not even Brahma or Shiva. Yeah, because he was not calling them at all. He was very clear. It is Supreme Lord. That's why Lord Hari, his particular Manvantra, the fourth Manvantra, Tamas Manvantra, the Manvantra avatar Hari, the son of Harimed and Harini, he personally comes. The Supreme Lord personally comes. Krishna comes as Hari. So he comes seated on Garuda and comes and appears before him. Yeah. Hare Krishna. So one of the very wonderful preaching applications from this particular section is it is wrong to say all gods are equal. If you, especially we see in India, people don't want to miss out anything. So they want to get all devatas, all demigods, everyone. We want everyone in our altar. Especially I go to the homes of new devotees and we're just becoming Krishna conscious. We see that, oh my God, their altar is full of all different varieties of devatas. You wouldn't have even heard of such names. They introduce you. Prabhuji, please come. I'll introduce you to this personality. There are many names even I hear for the first time. I've never heard of all these people. Yes, yes, please. Namaste. Please give me Krishna Bhakti. We can pray like that. Right? So usually this Trimurti is very famous. There are two Trimurtis, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, one Trimurti. Another Trimurti which is famous is Saraswati, Ganesh and Lakshmi. So people have all these conceptions. So this particular section makes it very clear who is God. Bhagavatam makes very clear, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Even if you look at Prabhupada, many of them suggested him while he was registering this society. Many suggested, why don't you name your society as International Society of God Consciousness? Prabhupada said, no, Krishna Consciousness. I want to name it Krishna Consciousness, not God Consciousness. Correct? Even big Vedantists, we know the story, right? Two Vedantists came to meet Prabhupada, one Chaturvedi, one Trivedi. Both of them did not know who is God. Prabhupada called a child. Okay, see, call the child. The child, one child said, Prabhupada, Krishna is God. Who is God? Krishna is God. What is the purpose of life? Go back to God. Both of those fellows ran away. Yeah, they were not knowing. So people have another misconception people have is Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu. Correct? Krishna is avatar of Vishnu. But Bhagavatam very clearly clarifies that whenever it comes to Krishna, he is Brihate Bhagavate. Everyone is Bhagavan, but he's Brihate Bhagavate. This particular sloka is clarifying that. Even if you look at the Paribhashika Sutra of Bhagavatam is that particular shloka which gives light to the entire the scripture. Ete cha amsha kala pumsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. All these mentioned, they are all amsha or amsha kala, part and parcels of Krishna. But Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Correct? So, however, it is in India there are many festivals. Yes, we have Ganesh Puja, Durga Puja, Kali Puja, Saraswati Puja. All these occasions we are Shivratri. We take all these opportunities to go and do Kirtan. And somehow till now in my history of preaching, not even one person has questioned us. Are this Ganesh Puja? Why are you doing Krishna Kirtan? Nobody. They are okay. They have no problem. I gone to Durga Puja, we did their Hare Krishna Mahamantra Kirtan. They're also chanting. No problem. Nobody is questioning why are we chanting Hare Krishna. So I only tell them. You may be wondering why exactly. Because it's for their pleasure. For the Ganesh will be very pleased if we do Hare Krishna Mahamantra Kirtan. Yes, Durga Devi will be very, very happy to release all of us from our clutches if we properly do Krishna Kirtan. So we have to explain. We have to preach. Correct? This preaching has to be done. Right? Okay. The next part, the second part of our discussion, the other three are going to be relatively smaller. The first part was the maximum discussion that Prabhupada did. Next is Pashu Pasha Vimokshanaya. Pasha Vimokshanaya means one who releases from the bondage. That's the second quality of Krishna. That's why Krishna is also called as Mukunda. In fact, if you see the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the first verse that Rupa Goswami writes, in that he does not speak the word Krishna. Krishna is not there only, the word. He calls Krishna as Vidu. He calls Krishna as Akhila Rasamrit Murti. Various ways he addresses Krishna. But one of the words he addresses Krishna as Vidu. The meaning of Vidu, many names are there. The many meanings, one of the meanings is Vishesha Rupena Dhunoti iti Vidu. One who washes. He's a very good Dhunoti means to wash. He's a very good washerman. Literally is called Krishna as what? Washerman, who washes very nicely. And a person is a dry cleaner. When there are very, very harsh stains on our cloth, what do? We give for dry cleaning. So Krishna does that. Vishesha Rupena Dhunoti. He washes very well. What he washes? He washes all the anarthas. And in that particular shloka very clearly mentions, Jiva Goswami writes a commentary, Durgama Sangamani, on the Rupa Goswami's Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. There he says that only Krishna can give mukti, no other avatars, not even Narayana. It is only and only Krishna who can give this mukti, nobody else. That's why Krishna is called as Vidu. Other avatars are Dhunoti. They wipe your sins. But Vishesha Rupa, that's why Krishna is called Mukunda. This name Mukunda doesn't apply to Narayana or any other incarnation. Mukunda is Krishna. Krishna gives liberation. Nobody else. So Pasha Vimokshanaya also refers to only Krishna. And specifically it's Pashu Pasha Vimokshanaya. Now we may say Pashu because Gajendra is Pashu. No, sorry. In this material world, everyone is Pashu. Because of bodily conception of life. Yasyasti buddhir kudape tridatuke swadikkalatradishu bhaumya icchati yattirtha buddhi shalilena karhichit janeshu abhigneshu saeva gokara. Prabhupada's very, very famous sloka. Anyone in this material conception of life is called a cow or an ass. Gokara. So Prabhupada often quotes this sloka. This is one of Prabhupada's very famous slokas. Saeva gokara, gokara. He mentions that. So practically everyone therefore is a Pashu. Yes, what is Prabhupada saying? Everyone is Pashu. So this Pashu Pasha Mokshana means who liberates animals? No. Who liberates Pashu mentality. We are all in the bodily conception of life. We are all Pashu. And we are all attacked by the crocodile of material existence. Who is a crocodile? Prabhupada very clearly graphically says crocodile is this material existence. And this material world is attacking us constantly. Sometimes we realize it, sometimes we don't. But we are constantly in the jaws of the crocodile. And what is that? How do we perceive that we are attacked by the crocodile? We perceive it when there is suffering, the consequences. We feel suffering. That's when we feel it. It is said there is nothing called happiness in this world. Happiness means absence of misery. That's what people think is happy. How are you? We are happy. We are fine. Why we are happy? Because there is no problem right now in our life. But time to time, this crocodile will bite us. Then we feel the pain. Okay, there is misery, there is suffering. Some or the other suffering will keep coming, keep on coming. That's the nature of this material world. Right? So it is a responsibility. If you got a human body, we have a responsibility. Because if you see, animals, they have kriti, akriti. Kriti means activities. Akriti means form. A dog has a form and the dog barks. That is dog's kriti, activity. A donkey has a form, akriti, and the donkey brays or kicks. That is kriti. But for a human being, you are given the akriti of human being. That means we have the form, human form. But till the time we do kriti, what a human being is supposed to do, till that time we are not qualified to be human being. Till that time we are Pashu. Yes, we are Pashu. So here, a human being is supposed to make one's life successful. And the Bhagavatam very, very clearly says how exactly we make our life successful. We make our life successful in two ways. Prahlad Maharaj, some prayers I remembered. I just want to quote it here. Nate vidu swartha gatim hi vishnum dhurashayaye bhairattamani. Andanyathanti rupagiyamanas tepisha tantra urudam nibaddha. So we have a fortune of human life. At the same time, we have two misfortune. What is the misfortune? Swartha gatim hi Vishnu nate vidu. We don't have knowledge of the right goal. Number one. Number two, we have wrong guidance. Even if somebody gets to know the goal, there are a lot of misguiders who are existing in the society to misguide us, to take us away from the goal. So these are the two problems. So what do we do? The next solution is given. Naishammatistavadurukkramangrim sprishatyanartavagamo yadartha mahiyasam padarajobhishekam nishkinchananam nagranita yavat. One should bathe a pada abhishekam. That means we switch on the shower, water comes, right? So we should have such a shower from where constantly there is dust from the lotus feet of devotee. We have to bathe in that such a particular dust of the lotus feet of a devotee. So when we bathe there, that is when we will be able to realize what is the right goal. And that's the proper, that means take proper guidance from devotees. So the deha madhyam sulabham sudurlabham plavam sukalpam guru karanadharam maya nukulena labasvateritam kuman bhavapim sanataret sa atmaha. So human being should not become killer of the soul. Yes. So the purpose of human life is to have the right goal. which is going back home, back to God. And then we need to take the proper guidance of saintly devotees. And under the guidance of the saintly devotees who are called Guru, we practice Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. This is what a human being is supposed to do. This is the facility arranged by Krishna. So why is called Pashupasha Vimokshanaya? Because he is giving us that facility. He has given the goals through the book Bhagavat, and he is giving us the guidance, especially through the personal Bhagavat. Of course, they give both. Yes. So personal Bhagavat, book Bhagavat, both he has given, which gives us this goal and guidance very clearly. Okay. The next part is Namo Alayaya. Now, Namo Alayaya refers to that particular aspect of Lord where he is not missing any, he is very attentive not to miss any detail. It is said demigods are called as Animesh. Why? Nimesh means to the wink of an eye. That particular moment where we wink our eye, 1/16th of a second, is called a Nimisha. Right? 1/16th of a second, power of persistence. 1/16th of a second, this particular time is called Nimish. So, demigods are called Animish, and those demigods get this quality of being Animish. They don't wink their eyes. Demigods don't blink their eyes. And this particular quality is actually quality of Lord, who stands as Paramatma in our heart. He's standing, he's not sitting. He's standing and he's without blinking eyes, waiting for that one moment where we are turning towards him. That's why the Upanishad gives this very famous sloka. Dvasuparanasa yujya shakhaya samana vriksham parishasva jate tayoranya pippalam swadu atti ashnasananyo vijaka shakashiti. So here, the two birds sitting on the branch of a tree. Yes, one bird is eating fruit. We know that story, right? One bird is eating the fruit, other bird is watching when he will turn to me. So this Jiva bird is Paramatma bird. So the two birds, they're sitting on the branch of a tree. So he's Namo, he's Alayaya. He's not missing a moment. Why he doesn't miss a moment? Why doesn't he blink? Why doesn't he sleep? He does that so that what if I miss the moment when this fellow turns to me? That will be blemish on my part, right? So he's attentively watching with a hope that let him turn once to me. And that will be regarded as success of life. Prabhupada says, Ishvara Sarva Bhutanam Hriddesha Arjuna Tishtati. And this is actually situation in our heart. Brahmayan Sarva Bhutani Yantra Rudani Maya. He is within our hearts and he is not at all inattentive. His only aim is to deliver us from material life. It is not that he becomes attentive to us only when we offer prayers to him. Please. That's why we told Bhagavatam class, Krishna is watching, is seeing who are all attentive in the class. Not only when we offer prayers, he is attentive. Even before we offer prayers, he incessantly tries to deliver us. Wow. Amazing, right? So this is Alayaya. He is always attentive. Always attentive. If you see, look at the qualities of pure devotees, especially when I have observed my spiritual master, they're very attentive. And what is sign of love? My spiritual master says sign of love is paying attention to details. And usually you will find such great personality, very, very attentive to details. They're very attentive. Yes, in general. They're very attentive to offer the details properly for Krishna. Right? So Krishna is always attentive. The moment a devotee is offering pure devotional service, he becomes a swift deliverer. Teshavaham samuddarta mrityu samsara sagar. Tavami nacharat parthamaya veshit chetsam. He's very attentive because he wants to become a swift deliverer. Correct? Attentiveness of Krishna. The last one is Krishna is Bhuri Karunaya. Bhuri Karunaya means what? Bhuri Karunaya. Karunaya means yes, he is merciful. Bhuri Karunaya means he is unlimitedly merciful. He is constantly trying. We refuse to accept his instructions. Sarva dharman paritijya mamekam sharanam vraja. Nonetheless, he does not become angry. I've done this activity once, but I would like to do it again. Yes. Now, I request all devotees to kindly pay your attention. Small activity. After that, you can go back to your activities if you want to. Yeah. So imagine there is a person who's coming to meet you. Rather, you want to go and meet a person, and you don't want to go meet this person empty-handed, right? So you want to take something for this person. So with lot of efforts, you go out and purchase a lot of ingredients for cooking. You come back and you make very, very nice biryani, very wonderful raitas, very wonderful puris, very wonderful sabji, very wonderful sweet, very nice pakoras, wonderful juice. You're taking the fruits and making nice juice. You go and purchase very wonderful vessels, new vessel, fresh vessel, and then after that you put very, very wonderfully, you arrange it. And after arranging in that particular vessel, you go and offer this particular vessel to that person. Please take it. And as soon as you're offering with a great smile, with great presentation, offering, that person, he just hits that particular vessel and everything falls on the floor. How will you feel? Please be honest. There cannot be no feelings. Feelings have to be there. Very bad, angry, upset, sad, heartbroken. Wow, everyone has different emotions, you see. So all emotions are coming out of all the devotees. Throw the vessel. Throw the vessel at you. How many of you would be inspired to once again try? Go purchase the same way. Go cook attentively. Purchase a new vessel, very wonderfully decorate, arrange, and go back to him. Anyone? Hare Krishna, not me. Nobody. Okay, now there's one hand up. He says, yes, Prabhu, I'll do. Second time you go again, the vessel is out. Will you go third time? Fourth time? Fifth time? How many times can we go? There is a limit to our karuna. First of all, if you're going second time, you're a great soul. Please give your lotus feet. I'll take dust from the lotus feet. You're really great souls. Right? I will ask what went wrong with my cooking. No, that person is not tasted also, not smelled, nothing. Is put it. Yes. So yes, there's a very wonderful line. Depends on how much love we have for that person. But if you after 2-3 attempts we are gone, that love is also finished, right? So we cannot be this Bhuri Karuna here. It is only Krishna who acts as Paramatma, despite being neglected, despite being criticized, despite being abused for births after births after births in different bodies we have cheated. But still, he is willing to come again with us. I'll still be there with you. Bhuri Karuna. He is again willing to be there. Yes. And especially for all of us, Krishna in this age of Kali, he understands. These people will never be able to understand me. These people cannot do any sadhana. They cannot do any tapasya. They cannot read any shastra, understand anything. So I will just come as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, myself, and I'll just give them the holy name. I'll give myself in the name. Kali Kali Nam Rupa Krishna Avatar. So all these people have to do is simply chant my name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and I'll give them myself. So this is Bhuri Karuna, the quality of Krishna which is described by Gajendra. Right? So just to summarize today's discussion, we saw that this particular shloka contains 4 different meanings and 4 different qualities of Lord. The first quality of Lord that is described in the shloka is Brihate. So Brihate means 6 O's: omniscience, omnipotence, omnipresence, origin, opulence, and order giver. These are the 6 qualities that makes Krishna become Brihate. The second quality that we discussed of Krishna is Pashupasha Vimokshanaya. how Krishna delivers animalistic conscious people with animalistic consciousness like us in the bodily concept of life by providing us proper guidance and proper goal through Shastras, book Bhagavad, and person Bhagavad. He sends both. And the third is Namo Alayaya. Alayaya means Krishna is very attentive. And what is he attentive to? He is not attentive to sinful activities much. He is more attentive to finding out when we are going to offer prayer. So even before we offer prayer, he is incessantly trying to deliver us. He is very attentive because that's what is Krishna's intention in being attentive. When is this person going to practice bhakti? Let me just look at this person once practicing bhakti. We know the story of the rat in the altar. The pujari lit up the lamp and he went. So the rat came and he actually wanted to eat the ghee in the wick. So he came near, but accidentally, instead of eating the ghee, when he pushed the wick, the fire went ablaze in the wick because the fire is about to go off. And Krishna standing next to Radha and he told, see, he is my devotee. Radha said, what devotee? What devotion service has he done? See, he lit my lamp, but that was not even his intention. Nevertheless, my lamp was about to go off. This rat came and pushed the wick, although he didn't have intention, but yes, lit the lamp. So Krishna like this looks for opportunities when he's very attentive. So he's performed bhakti. And finally, Bhuri Karuna. Despite his unlimited attempts, in various incarnations he comes as Paramatma in different bodies, he's continuously trying. We are ignoring Krishna, but still he is not ignoring us. He never becomes angry when we don't take shelter of him. There are two more qualities mentioned, Muktaya and Pratyak Drishe. But these qualities we did not discuss because the Pratyak Drishe is very similar to Brihate. And the second quality, Muktaya, is very similar to the Bhuri Karunaya. Muktaya, Bhuri Karunaya. It's covered in that more or less. So that is why we discuss this. Brihate, Pashupaksha Vimokshanaya, Alayaya, Bhuri Karunaya. These are the four qualities of Krishna we discussed today in the verse number 17. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Anybody has any questions, comments? There is one question in the chat. Please advise how to remember the Lord and realize Him as the Paramatma, even after hearing about these four qualities of Lord. I hear from many devotees and readings, but I don't know how to truly realize it. I'll give you one shloka from Bhagavatam. You can take a note of the shloka and read it. It's very important that we realize the Paramatma. This is Srimad Bhagavatam. Please take a note. 8th canto, 1st chapter, 1st verse. I'll just give you a hint which will create hunger. But a little deliberation can help us see God everywhere. Haribo! So please, I give you a hint. You can read in detail. We'll be able to see Krishna everywhere. Prabhupada has given us a sutra. How to do it. 8.1.11, not 1. 1.11. Prabhuji, in this material world, this often happens as you did the activity. We try to do good for others, but they just ignore. Sometimes rebel. Sometimes they are our closed ones. That time it hurts. But also feel like giving them another chance. How to handle such situation? Hari Hari. Well, see, we cannot imitate Krishna and become Bhuri Karunaya. We can show Karuna. To be very honest, our time is limited. So in this limited time, we have to do Janma Sarthak Kori Paropakar. Two things Mahaprabhu tells us. Janma Sarthak Kori means we have to do our sadhana properly and do good to ourselves first. And then Paropakar, whoever is ready to accept Krishna consciousness. See, there are two kinds of people in this world. One are like the wet grass, the second are like the dry grass. You try to lit Krishna consciousness is the fire. You try to lit the wet grass is very difficult. But igniting the dry grass is very easy. So we should recognize the dry grass and lit them first. Because time is limited. Prabhu, how to overcome the attachment? I was reading Bhagavad Gita daily, but I stuck in attachment. Then सब कुछ खराब हो गया. माला भी नहीं हो पा रहा ठीक से. Yes. So the whole point is sadhana is getting affected. I'm just translating for those who don't follow Hindi. Sadhana is getting attachment. Because of attachment, sadhana is getting affected. Yes. So what is the secret given? Prasanga majaram pasham atmani kavayo vidu sadeva sadhu sukruto moksha dwarma bhavatam. I'll give you homework. Go to third canto Srimad Bhagavatam, 25th chapter, Teachings of Kapila, 20th verse. So Kapil Dev is giving us very easy way to overcome all attachment. And what is that? Approaching a sadhu. We don't have to immediately become attached to sadhu, because the meaning of sadhu or a devotee, you go to devotee and express your attachment. I'm attached. But what is the meaning of sadhu? Sadhu is one who's cutting that attachment. A sadhu can cut that attachment and make you free from the attachment. You said only Krishna wipe our pap, other avatars do not. No, other avatars do not give us mukti. Mukti, who gives mukti? Yes, that is Krishna. Okay, I wish to take leave from all wonderful devotees. Thank you all very much for giving me this opportunity to speak on the subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam, and thank you all for accepting my humble service. Jagat Guru Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Grantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Samast Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Gaur Premanand. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji, once again for such a beautiful class. Very grateful to you. We would like to offer our obeisances to you and all the Vaishnavas assembled on the call. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anantakoti Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Grace Sanatana Dharma Prabhuji ki jai. Jai.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Yes, Prabhuji, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Mataji, for giving me a
Please
chance.
come to US, Prabhuji. We are waiting for you.
Coming soon. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. We'll close
Thank
the
you.
call for today. Hare Krishna.